Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. As I mentioned in a previous video, I was awaiting some pretty important packages. They have arrived, so we're going to do an unboxing. I want to say thank you to Honeycomb. They have sent me over the Alpha Flight Yoke and the Bravo Throttle Quadrant. So really looking forward to checking this out, sharing it with you guys, and finally I can get rid of my old Saitek X45, which has been, well, actually, to be fair, it's been an okay controller, but it's going to be much easier flying GA aircraft and tube liners with a proper yoke, and of course the throttle quadrant as well. So I am going to keep it though, because I want to use it for, obviously, for gliders and, you know, aircraft that have sticks, helicopters, of course. So anyway, what should we do first? Should we do let's do the yoke first. So we'll unbox this. I'm going to do a full review. In fact, what I'm going to do as well is a full setup tour of my flight sim setup, you know, including the computer, everything that I've got basically. So yeah, that's coming soon. But for now, let's crack this open with my trusty, this is a Thai style peeler used for peeling vegetables, but it's incredibly sharp and one serrated edge. Anyway, I use it as an unboxing tool as well. Right, so we've got basically a ton of paperwork here, which I'll just keep to one side, important. But let's crack into the box. This was actually sent to me as well, some of you know, I live in Thailand, so it's actually quite hard to get hold of these. But I'm going to talk to the Hong Kong office. These came from Hong Kong, and I had no problems shipping this from Hong Kong. In fact, FedEx, it was literally a matter of days when I placed the order, so super fast, really impressed. No hold-ups in customs or anything like that. So if there's any expats out there who want to get their hands on, you know, throttle quadrant and the yoke, I'm sure, you know, that the Hong Kong office is probably the best way to do it. Okay, so let's just tip this on its top, and we'll get rid of this main box here. And so, yeah, this is the yoke here. Very nicely packaged, I have to say. I know you guys have probably seen this a million times, but anyway, it's exciting for me. I hope it is for you. And yeah, cool stuff on the back. Very nice box. And I think this just should be one of these. Yeah. Okay. Alpha Flight Controls, yoke and switch panel, of course, which is obviously integrated. Just cut myself on the box. Ouch. Okay, so first things first, we have, let me go to the handheld camera here, and we have got the, I guess this is the lead that connects the actual yoke to the main body, and we have a USB-C connection there. So that's cool, just put that aside. We've got some instructions, very nicely packaged, looks like some kind of Aerosoft advertising there. And this is the plate that will fit onto the desk, so I'm looking forward to giving that a try. I'm slightly worried because on my desk, I'll just quickly show you, ignore the cable management or lack thereof. I have this bar here, so I don't know, we'll see how that pans out. But that is that. Let's take this off, and that should reveal the actual yoke. So give this a pull. Now this is the first time that I have ever seen a Saitek, a honeycomb yoke in the flesh. So I'm super excited. Okay, here she is. Quite heavy, which is a good thing. Let's unpack her. Okay, get that off as well. All right, first impressions, beautiful, really nicely made, very shiny. I like this plastic, this smooth plastic here is very, very nice. We've got the USB connector on the back, we have an LED light there, we have a nice honeycomb imprint on the back there, just near the fan, or near the, I don't know what that is, probably just a bit of, well, it's honeycomb is what it is. Beautiful. And again, we've got that 90-degree turn, which is very, very nice. Let's just have a quick flick of the switches. We've got master battery, alternators, avionics bus, beacon, landing lights, taxi lights, nav and strobe, and then the starter is on the right hand side. Very, very nice quality switches and knobs, I have to say. Very impressed with that. This is looking great. I can't wait to try this and get this on the desk. Right, I'll just set her down here. And then, of course, the other thing we have is the two clamps, which I'll probably use. I think there's enough clearance there to get beyond that bar underneath, which is good. But these are pretty heavy duty, nice quality. They haven't skimped on the clamps. The last thing you want is to, pull your yoke off. I did that a few times with the old Saitek yoke, and yeah, just an unpleasant experience, and I never really trusted it after that. But that is it in terms of the unboxing. So really nice. First impressions are just wow, great quality, really nice build quality, and it also looks great. It really does. Got a premium feel about it. So I'm looking forward to getting it onto the desk, and let's get on with the throttle quadrant. All right, so let's get into the throttle then. I have to say that the size of the packages are exactly the same, so I'm expecting the size of the base to be pretty much the same. So yeah, let's get the paperwork off first of all. We will just make a small incision about here. And yeah, super impressed with FedEx. Really, really super fast from Hong Kong to Thailand. And if anyone's ever imported things from Thailand into Thailand, it can be a bit tricky. Things can take a little bit of time to get through customs, but this was super, super fast. All right, so same technique here. There we go. All right, so yeah, really nice packaging, exactly the same, but obviously with the throttle picture on the front. Let's have a quick look there. Very nice. And all the different configurations and things on the other side. So let's go with the same technique, get this out of its box. Okay, so what we have here is we have two boxes on the front. We have general aviation and commercial. Now this is going to be for the throttle levers. So we'll just set those aside. The commercial one quite a bit bigger than the general aviation. And then we've got a nice ton of this foam stuff that's really good actually. And then there's the throttle side waiting to be set up. Okay, let's lift her out. Now this is quite a bit lighter than the yoke. Mind you, it is missing the levers, but I can't imagine they're going to weigh too much. Oh, it's got that lovely new smell. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and here we have the throttle quadrant in all its beautiful glory. So again, I will do a more in-depth kind of checkout of this, but the quality just feels really, really good, really premium. Not to bash other products, but it does feel a lot better than the old Saitek plasticky, kind of cheap plastic. This feels really, really premium. And We've got the annunciator panel there, master warning, master caution, engine fire, low oil pressure, vacuum, low hydraulic pressure, auxiliary fuel pump, anti-ice, parking brake, starter engaged, low volts, APU and door. And then we've got these assignable rocker switches here, which is very, very cool. We also have the autopilot section on the top of this quadrant. The dial there to select altitude, vertical speed, heading, course and indicated airspeed, and decrease and increase the values there. And then we have the autopilot buttons. We've got heading, nav, approach hold, what else have we got? Well, the usual stuff, indicated airspeed, course, altitude, that kind of thing, and autopilot main on and off there. So really, really premium feeling. And let's jump in and have a look at the levers and see how that goes, how they fit in. All right, so let's start with the general aviation box here. So there's a nice little pull tab here, and I have to say that is really nicely done. So we have two throttle or power levers, one with a toga switch, that's going to be on the right hand side. And they do look a bit small, but I've heard this from other people, but once you get them on, apparently it's fine. And then of course we have the prop levers here. Nothing really much to see, but again, just nice quality, not cheap. And then of course we have mixture in red. So let's go ahead and put these on, and I'll show you, I'll bring you guys back once I've done that. Okay, so here we are with the throttle setup for the GA. This is obviously a twin. And yeah, there's an indent right here to allow for reverse, which is really nice. And it's very, very smooth. And just feels really good. You can adjust the friction here. So if you want a more forceful kind of tactile feeling, then you wind that up, and of course if you want that loosened up, then you can do that as well. So yeah, really, really good there. A lot of different configurations available. So single engine, twin, and of course we've got the airliners to check out as well. So let's do that. Okay, so now we have a setup for actually a 747 or an A380. So 4 engines here, very nice. We're complete with reverses here as well. So that's super, super cool. Really looking forward to trying that. And flaps here as well. The only thing that's missing is the pulling out. Oops, that's not quite what I meant to do. But anyway, you know, nice flap setting there. And of course we have speed brake on this side as well. And I almost forgot about the trim wheel. This very trim wheel feels really nice, like definitely like the Boeing trim wheel. As again, some of you know, I trained as a 737 sim instructor, so I'm very familiar with that, and that does feel very, very similar. And the gear up is very solid, very nice tactile feel. You definitely know when it's up and down. So guys, that's pretty much it. Oh, I did forget something actually, just you know, the back plate in there and the instructions and things, but anyway, you don't really need to see that, I'm guessing. So really can't wait to get this set up. I'll be doing a full review video in detail using different aircraft and giving my opinion on this. But first impressions are, for the price, what is it, $250 a piece? I mean, absolute bargain. The quality is just unbelievable. The engineering, the actual development of the hardware has been really, really well thought through. I couldn't be happier. I just can't wait to plug it all in, get it all calibrated and set up, and you know, start recording and showing you how this all works, and you know what it's like to run in X-Plane as well as Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it really is like Christmas for me today. Super excited. Hope you've enjoyed this short little unboxing video, guys. A lot more to come. Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Head over to Honeycomb website and check out the hardware on there for more detail. Just to say, I was sent these by Honeycomb. I didn't pay for them, but they were very clear that I'm free to give my own opinion and I don't need to say anything nice if I don't believe it. So please rest assured that you're going to get my absolute 100% own opinion, unbiased opinion basically. But my first impressions are, this is good, this is amazing. Looking forward to trying it out. Thanks guys, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care.